The crypto market's moving again, and I wanted to kind of get outside the box because there's nothing really from a news perspective on Pepe, but a lot of people trading Pepe maybe with a short-term outlook. And if you are a meme coin trader, we're going to get into the price predictions, possibly looking into this article where Pepe could be at by the end of 2025, 2026, and 5 years from now as we look for Pepe moving in 2030. So welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. For those of you that do not know, we talk crypto each and every single day. I do appreciate all my returning subscribers. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so down below. Hit that like button and feel free to leave me a comment as well. And this is what we're going to be getting into, okay? So let's look at the price predictions, where Pepe could be at these time frames. And please keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. But let's hit it. Let's talk some frog and get down into where Pepe is going, okay? First and foremost, I do want to start off by talking about the overall market right now. Altcoin season is now back closer to 50-50, as we did see that hit that level a week or so ago, and now trading at 43 on that index. That's going to be something very kind of positive for meme coins as we stray away from Bitcoin's dominance. But as it relates to the overall market, right, today is a green day. We're up 1.2%. And as we talk about Pepe, the one thing I will mention, 26 in market cap, and we are still trading at that 401267 level. Okay, so essentially flat, up 0.3% on the day, and it's been a crypto right now at around $5+ billion. And I've been talking about pretty much the way that I'm viewing it is it's a play based on the bottom. Okay, it's not financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell crypto, but if you do like Pepe, it's one where we've been buying it below the 401. Okay, so it's very simple to put that way. If there has been a fifth zero, if we look at the charts, we look at the technicals here, I just think that from a valuation standpoint for this meme coin, below this bottom blue line, if we do have that fifth zero, we don't live there for too long. So if you're going to use that kind of analogy or saying never time the bottom, it's just simply put, I just view Pepe in the same regard that I just think that we will not trade below with a fifth zero for all too long if we do. And that's kind of when I look to add to my bag of Pepe for me personally and what I'm doing. All right. So before we get down into these price predictions, I want to share with you guys a crypto currently in their pre-sale. This is Pepe meme. Okay. So within this is a pre-sale running right now. They have over $3 million in this pre-sale. Full disclosure, guys, and full transparency, this is a meme coin based on the Pepe narrative. Okay, it's not the original Pepe. This is another meme out there trying to make it. Some of them do well, some of them don't. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this because right now they are in their pre-sale stage. And if you do get that advantage of getting in early, you just never, quite frankly, know the multiples that it can make once it goes live. One thing about them, as you do want to get into their website, okay, over 3.3 million followers on X. Okay, so it's a pre-sale that it's well followed. There are announcements. You can kind of see where the airdrop lies, the public sale now live, and also you're going to see kind of the plays on the Pepe memes that everybody loves. Okay, so they do have a CertiK audit. This is a pre-sale that has been reviewed and has been running for quite some time. If you do, like I said, want to get in this pre-sale, there will be a link down below, and that's something where you just don't know, quite frankly, how many X's meme coins can do when they go live. But this is a pretty substantial meme pre-sale that has been around for a little bit, and it does suggest that eventually more exchanges will enter the fold. And if you don't want to get into this pre-sale, of course, follow along for when they do go live, because it still presents an opportunity, as always, once you get past that first listing wave. So there will be a contract address dropped here. But this is a crypto, right? You kind of have to see it ties off the Pepe narrative, right? Elon Musk tweeting about Pepe. So it's a very familiar meme narrative. And we've seen this with other ones, right? Dogecoin, we've seen it with Shiba Inu, we've seen it with Pepe even before. It just takes a narrative. So if you do want to get involved, like I said, with this pre-sale, I do suggest you click the link, read about their ecosystem, obviously the roadmap. You can see kind of where they've been listed in the news, talking about them on Forbes, Business Insider, and Time. That's kind of where you can read about these articles where Pepe meme has been listed. understand their tokenomics, where the pre-sale allocations are reserved for, and also you can find the token addresses and understand that CertiK audit if you do want to get involved, listed on Solana as well. So there you have it. Right now you can buy from this website. You just click buy now and connect your wallet. A very seamless process. Be careful within doing so. Make sure it's right for you and do your own research and due diligence before getting into any pre-sale. But there you have it. That is Pepe Meme currently raising funds in their pre-sale stage if you do want to get involved with this crypto. Okay. So back into the conversation about the main Pepe, where Pepe could be at by the end of 2025. 2026 and 2030. Okay, so we're going to get into this, and guys, this is fully speculative. Okay, but there's a lot of people that think that Pepe can reach the 402480 by the year 2030. I think that's a little bit low. I don't even think that's worth talking about. Like I said, guys, I don't have that crystal ball. I'm not going to tell you when to buy or sell crypto, but I'm just going to debunk some of these claims as we look into it. Okay, so one thing about Pepe that you have to understand, as we do want to shift gears back into what we're seeing here, Ethereum trading at 38.41. That is very bullish for Pepe. It's extremely, in my opinion, kind of the catalyst for ERC20 tokens. So the one thing about Pepe is, if we look at it kind of from an all-time high perspective, okay, before we get into these price predictions, as it sits here today currently, you look at all-time high, it's not pretty much out of the realm of possibility that we could see a repeat of what we had back in 2024. I personally think that's a little bit low. All right, we've seen cryptos such as Bonk, Dog with Hat, a lot of Solana meme coins, even the likes of Dogecoin, just where they are representative of their all-time highs. Pepe, I think, is very much revitalized and is in the swing of things as we talk about kind of just meme coins with no utility or nothing. But I think this is something where you look into it. There's really no value in meme coins, but it's a narrative that is here to stay, in my opinion. And as we look for kind of multi-billion-dollar growth opportunities, Pepe is definitely going to be one of those favorites and fan favorites there for crypto traders out there on social media as well. Okay, so some of the predictions here as we look at it, and please leave a comment down below. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this matter. But for 25, this is kind of where you look for the max being at that 403345. Sure, I could get down with that. I think that we're talking about 4037. That would be kind of where I'm at from a multiple standpoint from what we've seen with Pepe. And then also, if we look into next year, this is kind of where, for some odd reason, they don't think the value of Pepe will continue to climb. If we do see huge gains come into crypto, and people are saying Bitcoin's going to hit 250, Ethereum could hit 10,000, I think the memes follow. There's no reason why the maximum price prediction for Pepe continues to go down, and then by the year 2029, 2030, then we see a 4045, 4031 respectively in the maximum price predictions for Pepe. So I'm going to just pretty much take this all for a grain of salt. The reason why I wanted to kind of make this video is because you guys are sitting at home, you're clicking links, you're reading news articles, and people are posting things about Pepe. But for me, guys, this is something where you look into this is purely speculative, okay? Nobody has that crystal ball, but I can tell you one thing. If crypto continues in this direction, right now with all the pro-regulation, all the positive sentiment coming out from major news outlets, just even within just Donald Trump himself being the leader of essentially the free world. I know that doesn't resonate well with a lot of people. It's not a political comment. It's just kind of what it is. The President of the United States talking about crypto is always going to be a good thing, okay? And I think that as we talk about Pepe, there's no reason on earth why each and every single year Pepe cannot hit a new all-time high. So as we look at it, I don't really think that we're going to see a lull 25, 26, 27. I think it's something where as we go down into the 2030 mindset, okay, this is something where I think that even in 2025, Pepe can breach through a 4045. Looking at the charts, this is basically, I don't want to say meaningless, but these price predictions, I don't know what they're based on or who wrote this article, but I think it's almost FUD in some form or fashion to publish this and to put it out there for people that are invested in crypto to read. It's pretty much worthless in my opinion, okay? But this is basically Pepe as we zoom out and we look at it, okay? And we talk about kind of the all-time highs that we've seen. It just would not take much, in my personal opinion, okay? Can Pepe be a $25, $30 billion market cap in 5x from here? Of course. I don't really see a reason on earth why it can't. And relatively speaking, if we talk about kind of the number one meme coin that's not Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Okay, and we'll talk about SHIB real quick because I do think Pepe can breach through where SHIB's at an $8.29 billion market cap. Just for food for thought, if we look at kind of the all-time highs for SHIB, all right, this is where you look from a market cap perspective. Back in the end of 2021, Shiba Inu raised itself to a $35+ billion market cap. So if you're sitting here and you're bullish about the frog, you think the Pepe narrative is real, there's really no reason on earth why Shiba Inu reached a $35 billion market cap in a bull run, and pretty much maybe the number one community outside of Dogecoin for meme coins that lies within Pepe. I just don't see a world or a rhyme or reason why, from where we're at right here today, that they can't get a 7x in a market that does not support the same kind of sentiment that we had back in 2021. Okay, it's 4 years later, Bitcoin's at all-time highs, and we're talking that a meme coin that was not around back in 2021 can't see 2021 type gains. I can't get down with that. So from where we're at right now, I know it's pretty much the floor. That's okay. And that gives us a lot of time, a lot of opportunity. Like I say always, I'll never tell you to buy or sell crypto, but Pepe is probably, in my personal opinion, outside of Dogecoin, probably my number one meme coin that I'm bullish on. So that's what I wanted to talk about here in this video. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you do want to check out the Pepe meme presale on Solana, that link will be down below in the description. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe before leaving. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.